had to do that. And after doing that, the guy was like revived a little bit.
Offices, homes, and schools keep first aid boxes, which normally contain items such as cotton wool, methylated spirits, bandages, plasters, and drugs, especially analgesics for relieving pain. The use of first aid boxes arises when it is impossible to get immediate professional medical attention. Domestic accident affects people of all ages and economic group. It is something that cannot be totally avoided in our everyday activities and interactions. Domestic accident leaves scars behind, it disables and also kills. From World Health Organization findings, domestic accident kills more than 5 million people worldwide each year, accounting for nearly 1 of every 10 deaths globally. In addition, tens of millions of people visit emergency departments annually due to injury incurred from domestic accidents. Some domestic accidents include burns, which may be caused by fire outbreak, boiled water, or hot oil, shock, which could occur due to voltage leakage, nose bleeding due to physical combat, fractures due to acrobatic displays or accidents. First aid is supposed to make the first attempt at ensuring some degree of comfort, even without the slightest know-how. Indeed, appropriate first aid is indispensable in the sustenance of lives in accident situations. So, if we have to practice it, we should be sure to do it right. And remember, first aid is supposed to relieve the patient before seeing the doctor. For more knowledge on this, join us on the program, Doctor on Call. I am Sheyi Oshinkeye, reporting.
When you like it, the ringtones.
I use the composed one, yeah.
You use the composed one. Why do you prefer the composed one to the one that came with the phone?
That's because I can always get to relate to it any time of the day. Like once I hear it, I know the song already. As in most of the time, the composed ones are my favorite songs. I go on the internet to get them. This one was by R. Kelly. I got it from the internet too.
What is that?
Hotel. I was featuring Cassidy. And they were just digits that I was given on the internet, and I just filled it in. And I was charged 100.
No, I can't compose ringtone, but I can record ringtones.
No, I don't compose. It's the one that came with the phone.
I decided to put some gospel music, the one I composed myself. Presently I think I like both.
While some users enjoy their favorite music as a ringtone, we should bear in mind that not all GSM handsets can compose ringtones. Voicemail, a common feature with all GSM, though not popular among Nigerian subscribers, is a network feature from local service providers.
Your call is being forwarded to voicemail.
Why is it not popular with Nigerians?
Unfortunately, I don't like it because, it would be like embarrassment to me. I rather phone back later because for me to drop, I just be like I'm speaking alone.
I didn't like first mail because I've already been quarrel with people if I get a first mail. But I say they will ask me to pay, which means I didn't make any move of talking to anybody. They will ask me to pay. Me and this operator we used to fight. Sometimes I will tell them, say I didn't have money, I will not pay because I did not even say anything.
But you have a GSM phone. When you make a call and it enters voicemail, you also pay through your phone.
Actually, they normally charge, but I'm not pleased with it.
The idea is good to me at all. For me, I don't like it.
Not at all. It's not something I do because for you to listen to you, they still have to be like 100 naira. And I just don't like the idea.
Yes, I like it because you always drop your message there once you call.
In fact, that thing always put me off.
The Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Fabian Osuji, will inaugurate visitation panels to the 61 federal tertiary institutions. Chairman and members of these panels are hereby informed and invited. Date, Thursday, 19th August 2004. Venue, Main Auditorium, National Universities Commission, Abuja. Time, 10 a.m. Arrangements have been made for transportation and night allowance for the panelists. Tony O'Hare, announcer.
The Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Fabian Osuji, will inaugurate visitation panels to the 61 federal tertiary institutions. Chairman and members of these panels are hereby informed and invited. Date, Thursday, 19th August 2004. Venue, Main Auditorium, National Universities Commission, Abuja. Time, 10 a.m. Arrangements have been made for transportation and night allowance for the panelists. Tony Ohairi, announcer.
Hello, my name is Sheyi Oshunkeye. The program is Fashion House, and as you can see, I'm on the road, so let's get down to business. In this part of the world, there are three things that we usually take for granted. The first is the time that we dedicate to go to bed. Second is the amount of water we drink each day. And third is our observance of daily exercise. We take these things for granted not because we don't know the importance of these things, but everybody knows the situation of the country, the hustling and bustling, the clamor for wealth and all of that. So today we'll be going around to ask some people on how well they observe sleep, water, and their daily exercise. Come along with us. That's over. So how many hours do you sleep in a day?
I sleep only once in the evening when I came back from work. So that's the only time for me to sleep after work on the daytime, so I have to go back to sleep.
When I wake up the next day, most times I'm always very weak. Yeah.
Can you tell us about your water intake?
I take a lot of water. I believe I can take a gallon of water a day. I do that. I take a lot of water.
So what about exercises? What sort of exercises do you take?
Count me out when it comes to that. I don't exercise. I can trek anyway, but when it comes to jogging, sit-ups and all what have you, I don't do that.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now you've heard it all. So how do you in your own little corner? Now you've heard it all. So how do you in your own little corner observe your sleep, your water intake, and your daily exercises? Stay tuned on the program while Tony Onotoye puts you through on some of these tips. Over now to you, Tony.
Some of our Nigeria will say they'll travel, go outside country. If they bring the catalog, they'll come.
What does it go? Chopper, you hear this guy?
Yeah, say how you go.
Maybe I say, I didn't miss here.
Correct. Which part, man?
This camera is harmless. Can I tell them?